Peace and love, Pisces. Peace and love, and welcome to my channel, Ratchetoracle22. Please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit the notification bell if you want to be notified when the readings are posted. This is going to be your weekly channeled message for the week of, what is this, December 10th through the 16th. Hope this message finds everyone in peace, love, and prosperity. We're going to see what the spirits have for you this week. Pisces, so definitely praying for a peaceful and prosperous week for you. All right, so overall, the energy that I'm getting to begin with, the energy that I'm getting to begin with, Pisces, is the energy of kind of you just being tired, okay? I'm getting like tired of being tired, or sick and tired of being tired about the same old thing. I don't know. I feel like you guys are in this energy of experiencing some blockages in life in the past. So, and I don't, like I said, I feel like this is past energy. I feel like you are opening up to like being able to manifest more this week. But I feel like in the past, you were just blocked, or there were some things that weren't going your way. So I feel like you finally surrendered and you entered this energy of just like, okay, whatever, you know, like whatever the divine thinks is best, or whatever the Holy Spirit thinks is best, whatever the universe thinks is best. I am surrendering, because obviously what I feel like is best is not as important right now, or obviously whatever road I am traveling on, it's obviously not in divine alignment of what I've been asking for or where I need to be. So I feel like there's this energy of where you've just kind of surrendered to divine timing, Pisces, because there could have been some blockages in your way. I feel like you're in this stage of life this week where you are trying to create more stability, trying to create more security, okay, trying to plan for something, plan ahead for the future, okay? I feel like you are realizing whatever mistakes you made in the past, and you are trying to like do things right this time. Now, a lot of you could be planning for the year 2023. Keep in mind that the year doesn't start until March, so it's definitely okay to have plans, okay? Four of Diamonds. It's definitely okay to have plans, but the Earth is still in its hibernation phase during the winter, okay? It's when Earth hibernates, and you are a living being of the Earth, okay? You live on Earth, so you abide by the laws of the matrix, the Earth world, okay? So I feel like even if you're planning, just know that if things are stagnant or if they seem slow, it's simply because the new year doesn't start until March, which is the spring equinox, okay? We're really just starting winter time, December, January, and February, okay? And even if you want, try to look at December, January, and February as October, November, and December, okay? And then March is January, all right? So I feel like you are planning, you are trying to be more organized. You are trying to right your wrongs or clear out any mistakes that you've made, okay? And then you're starting your reading off with the Four of Diamonds. And this is exactly what the card is about, honestly. The Four of Diamonds is, how did this end up here? The Four of Diamonds is a card of really figuring out what you want for your life and taking the necessary action steps to get it, okay? So it's like if you were in a confused state before, or if things were just kind of up in the air, or you were conflicted about what you wanted or what direction in life you were going in, I feel like this is a week where you're solidifying some plans with this Four of Diamonds, okay? Now, some of you could have even been contemplating whether you want to move, purchase a home, buy a home, keep renting, but I don't know. It's this energy for some of you Pisces about whether you want to move from your hometown or move from your current place of residence. Some of you have been thinking about whether you want to buy a home or continue to rent. Some of you have been thinking about whether you want to sell your home and move away. And I just feel like you were in the stage of life where you were contemplating and figuring things out. But I feel like this week a choice is made, okay? You decide something for sure. Or a plan that you have or a plan that you had becomes more solidified. It becomes more definite. So the maybes become yes or no's, okay? Or the I don't knows become yes or no's, all right? Pisces, there's this energy of like really knowing what you want this week and developing a plan to get it, okay? I feel like things may have just been so up in the air lately where you just want something more stable and solid. A lot of you are, if you're single, you are looking to finally commit to someone, okay? A lot of you, if you've kind of been in this stagnant phase when it comes to your career or your job or your business or your projects or your entrepreneurship, you finally want to commit. So this week is a week of commitment. You're committing to relationships. You're committing to projects. You're committing to goals that you have for yourself. If you've been thinking about working out or losing weight or detoxing or whatever you've been thinking about doing that you've kind of just been saying and not really doing, this is a week where you finally decide, okay, enough is enough, all right? I've had enough of myself. I keep saying I'm going to do X, Y, Z, and then I don't do it. And then I get mad because I don't see the progress made in my life. But then I'm the one that's not progressing. So here we are. Now it's like being tired of yourself, getting fed up with yourself, and making the necessary changes. So this should be a good week, okay? Now, of course, when you just first start something, it may be a little aggravating, but you'll be fine. All right, Spirit, here we go. All right, a lot of the readings so far got this elderberry card, but they got them in reverse. You have the cyclicity. I don't really know how to say that word. It's cyclical tea. Okay, it's basically a card about the cycles changing. Okay, but a lot of the other reasons got the card in reverse. You have it upright. Okay, so you're definitely moving out of a stagnant energy and moving into something more positive. Something gets moving. So as soon as I say that, you get the is this mine card in reverse, the green fluorite card. So it says, is this mine? But if you notice, it came out in reverse. So you guys might want to work with the green fluorite crystal. I have no idea what that crystal is about, but I do have my son's phone here. Let me see if I can go to Google. It's green fluorite. All right, so the green fluorite is about, and it's funny, so that just confirms the reading. It's about establishing balance in your life and receiving joy and harmony, like bringing things into balance and harmony, bringing things into peace and harmony, okay? So because that card came out in reverse, like I said, I feel like before you were just in this energy of kind of like things were all over the place. You may have been like wrapping up old projects, just really in this confused state, okay? So Pisces, you are definitely committing yourself this week to changing a cycle, to getting out of a negative, toxic pattern that you have set for yourself. Okay, whatever it is, you're changing and you're committed to this goal. I feel like you're writing goals this week, or you're thinking, you're keeping a mental note in your head, whatever you're doing, but you are committed to these goals, okay? And the card says, is this mine? Okay, I feel like you're realizing, okay, because that is this mine card is in reverse, you may have had like this unhealthy attachment to a person, a thing, or a way of life. And I feel like whatever is happening with you this week, you're waking up and you're understanding that nothing is forever and nothing is certain, okay? I feel like you are finally understanding that the only thing that's for certain in life is change. And this just takes me to believing that you were in this energy of not wanting to let go, or not wanting to make the changes in your life because you were so used to doing something the way that you had always done it, okay? So it was like, this is how I do it. And even if anyone had presented you with a new way of looking at life or a new way of doing things, you didn't really pay attention to that, okay? You kind of just was like, I'm going to do what I want to do. But now I feel like you're waking up to understand that a cycle something has to change in order for you to be in harmony, okay? In order for you to feel more balanced and at peace with yourself. And you're realizing that with this, is this mind in reverse, you don't, not like I said, you don't feel so attached to a certain way of life anymore. You realize that you have the ability to create your reality, and you have the ability to change your mind when you want, okay? So something that was for you before doesn't mean it's for you now, okay? And I feel like that's maybe where you got confused at, because something may have been for you in the past, and then now that this cycle changed, it's not for you anymore. But I do see where you might have been holding on because it's what you knew, okay? It's what you knew. And you may have thought it was forever, okay? For some of you, this is a job. For a lot of you, because you have this 4 energy, it definitely has something to do with a home. So this could either be where you live or someone that you live with, okay? Or 4 deals with the home, like the physical body is the home for the soul. So you could be thinking about changing your body image or taking better care of your body, especially because you have the elderberry card here, which is the elderberry herb helps remove infections, okay? It can be used as an antibiotic. It is used to boost your immunity, help with colds, flus, things like that. Some of you could be in this energy where you always get sick, okay? Or someone in your household always gets sick. And maybe somebody presented you with a new way of doing something, or a different way of doing something, okay? And you were like, no, my way, works. But now I feel like you're changing your mind, all right? Because I feel like you're ready to bring more balance in your life. For some of you, if this isn't a physical sickness, this is just like a feeling of being weighed down, or feeling like in and out of depression, or in and out of confusion, or in and out of like these mental health issues. And maybe someone was like, hey, you may want to try therapy, but you didn't want to do that at first. I feel like something's changing, okay? Because you're realizing that the way you're doing things is not helping, okay? It's not bringing you any peace. It's time for something to change. But you're realizing that, so this is good, okay? This is good. I just want one card from this deck for Pisces. Shuffling for Pisces, December 10th through December 16th. Shuffling for Pisces, December 10th through December 16th. One card for Pisces, please. One card for Pisces, December 10th through the 16th. Pisces, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus. One card, please. Okay, they gave two cards. I don't want to try to pick which one, so we just need one card. I'm not even gonna look at them. We just want one card. All right, there we go. Steady on. And notice that the steady on card came out in reverse as well. This is the tortoise card, okay? And turtles and tortoises are said to be slow, okay? So I feel like there's a change that has been happening in your life for a while, but you were slow to change. Someone was slow to make the necessary changes that they needed to make in their life, okay? But I feel like with this steady on card being in reverse, I feel like you were kind of being stagnant. I already said that you were kind of in this phase of your life where you were just being stagnant. You weren't really making much progress. Things weren't really changing, and you grew comfortable with stagnation, okay? Even if you were moving kind of slow, because I feel like you were in a state of confusion, okay? Not really knowing what direction to go in, but not really. And then when you tried to go in a certain direction, you would be blocked. So it's like not knowing what direction to go in, not wanting to make mistakes. So not steadying on, staying stagnant. But now you're moving on, okay? The turtle always catches up with the rabbit eventually. All right. I feel like your mind and your heart have caught up with each other, and you're finally able to make a sound decision. All right. Just need one card to clarify the Four of Diamonds for Pisces. Clarify the Four of Diamonds for Pisces. One card, please. One card. All right, yeah. We got the magic carpet. That reminds me of Aladdin. Okay, and notice that the carpeting, for whatever reason, and this card is red, and the Four of Diamonds is red, okay? I feel like you have some wishes being granted, Pisces, all right? This week you're having some wishes being granted. Where you were blocked before, I'm no longer seeing, I'm seeing the blockages being removed, all right? I feel like you're flying on this magic carpet. You're moving, you're making progress, significant progress at that, okay? Very significant progress, because you stayed stuck and stagnant for a very long time. And I feel like this is a magical week for you. Things are happening, and they are happening fast, okay? So there's some type of miracle energy, or there's, like I said, these three wishes. You know how in the movie Aladdin, he met with the genie, and the genie gave him three wishes? And then I don't know why I just had heard Ray J, if I had one wish, we would be best friends. Okay, so if you were having relationship problems, you could definitely see an improvement this week when it comes to a relationship with a family member or family members or a spouse or a lover or a co-worker or a boss. So this is good, Pisces. Because last week, I believe you had the card about feeling in prison, feeling like you couldn't move forward, feeling blocked. All right. And this week, you're free. Okay, this magic carpet card reminds me of freedom. Three cards, please. Three cards, please. All right, so let's see. And they gave us exactly three. All right, let's get organized here. So to clarify the cycles card, the elderberry card, you got masculine energy, okay? So I feel like that's confirmation. Masculine energy is about doing. Feminine energy is about sitting back, waiting, allowing. Masculine energy goes out and puts the work in. So I feel like that's you, whether male or female, you're putting in the work, okay? December 16th could be significant for you here because this is the 16 card. To clarify the is this mine in reverse, you got grounding. So like I said, this is confirmation that you're just, to be grounded means to be firm and be solid and be secure, like to lay down a foundation, okay? And I feel like that's the goal for you this week, is to become a lot more secure in life. This could be financially, this could be mentally, this could be all of the areas of your life. You just want to be more secure and have a more solid foundation. And this grounding card confirms that, okay? And then lastly, with the steady on, you have the number 13, abundance in reverse, okay? So I feel like don't do too much, all right? Don't do too much for sure, because that clarifies the turtle card. And turtles are slow. So I feel like this is spirit telling you to take your time, Pisces. Do not rush whatever this is that you're trying to do. Do not make impulsive decisions, okay? Because abundance means a lot. So this doesn't mean that you're not in abundance. This just means, because it's in reverse, spirit is saying, don't put too much on you. Because you have this momentum this week, and because you're very motivated, don't put too much on yourself. Okay, don't do it, because then you're going to become burnt out again and you're not going to get anything done. Let magic happen. Okay, don't try to do too much, all right, or put too much on yourself, all right? Yeah, you have the Lovers card here in reverse, okay? So I feel like this is more of an independent week for you. You may always be like very dependent on family, friends, or loved ones to like show you some type of support, or to like validate your feelings or your choices or your actions. But I feel like this week spirit wants you to really listen to yourself, make decisions on your own, like try to do something independently is what I'm getting, okay? Because the Lovers card is a card about partnership, and it's in reverse. Now, some of you could be making a decision to walk away from a lover, because sometimes the Lovers card has to deal with a choice that has to be made. So I do see where some of you could be making a choice to walk away from a relationship and no longer be partnered up with someone, or walk away from a group of people. Some of you are walking away from your friends or a lover or family members. You're taking a break. You're kind of like going into isolation, okay? That's for some of you. But for all of you, I feel like that's what this phase of your life is about. Learning to be more independent, okay? Because like I said, there's this codependent type energy where you kind of depend on other people. And even if it's not necessarily for money, okay? Yeah, the Two of Swords in reverse. The choice has already been made. You're no longer... If the Two of Swords was upright, this would be you sitting on the fence, still contemplating, not wanting to make a decision. But it's in reverse, okay? So I feel like your mind is made up about something. And for some of you, if you are a woman, this is about a relationship with a male, a masculine, because you have this masculine energy here. All right. For some of you, your mind is made up and you're deciding to change the cycle and walk away from a relationship that you didn't feel like benefited you anymore. And for others of you, whatever this is, it's like your mind is made up. You've made a choice to no longer be stagnant in life, to no longer just sit back and allow life to happen to you, but start participating in life. I feel like you are being more intentional this week, okay? You've made up your mind, all right? Wow. Then you have the Two of Cups in the upright position, okay? So something is definitely coming together. Something is definitely being balanced out, okay? For some of you, you could be walking away from something that you love to walk towards something else, to make a commitment elsewhere, okay? Because whatever you were doing before, although you loved it, I feel like you had to make a choice to end the cycle, okay? And for some of you, now for a small percentage of you, this could be you leaving a relationship where it's already over, and it was already over, okay? But you just, for whatever reason, you and this person could have had resources that were attached to each other. And I feel like you could be walking away to find something else, okay? And even if you don't see this coming, you could walk away from one thing, and then in a short amount of time, you meet someone else, okay? You could be walking away from something that wasn't fulfilling, or a person that no longer, there was no longer any chemistry there, to commit to something else. You could be walking away from one job to commit elsewhere, okay? Because you have the Lovers in reverse, the Two of Swords in reverse. Like, my mind is made up about something that I love, or someone that I love. I'm ready to make the choice to move on. So some of you could be in a twin flame journey, or on a twin flame journey, and you could have been tied up with a karmic, okay? And I feel like some of you could be walking away from the karmic to walk in and give this relationship with your twin flame a chance, because the Two of Cups is a soulmate card. Whatever it is, even if this is not a relationship, you're committed to walking. You've made up your mind about something, and you're committed to leaving something behind. You're realizing the cycle has changed, okay? Something that you once loved to do. Yeah, the Four of Swords is the card of feeling in regret, like having a lot of anxiety, feeling like you missed out on something, okay? But notice that came out in reverse, okay? So again, all of the like so-called negative cards are in reverse. You're no longer in this negative energy. You're no longer sitting there stressed out about making the choice. You're no longer feeling imprisoned this week. It's like you made up your mind, and you're gonna do what your spirit leads you to do. You don't feel regretful anymore, okay? You're not having all this anxiety. You're not having these panic attacks. You're just like, I know what needs to be done, and I'm going to do it. That's the energy that I'm getting for you this week, Pisces. Making a choice. And being firm on that choice, okay? All right, so first card out was the Eight of Swords. Okay. Second card out is the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. Third card out is the World card upright, and we're going to get one more. Oh, that's too many. We just need one more. All right, Judgment. All right, major cycle changing in your life. You have two major arcanas here, the World card and the Judgment card, okay? But just like I was saying, some of you may have felt stuck somewhere. Someone that you used to love, or something that you used to love. You felt stuck with this Eight of Swords, okay? You felt trapped. But the reality of the Eight of Swords is that you're never really trapped, okay? All it takes is a choice that has to be made, all right? And you made the choice, or you're making the choice this week to release yourself from this feeling of being imprisoned, to release yourself from some type of tie with someone or something that you once really loved and once really thought would like be around forever, or something that you thought would last forever. You have the Ace of Pentacles here in reverse, okay? So someone could have been very non-committal, okay? Maybe you were in a relationship with someone who did not want to commit, or they wanted to commit in their own way, okay? They didn't want to help you to commit to your goals, or they didn't want to commit to this relationship, because you do have twos coming up here, okay? Like I feel like if you were in a third party situation, you put an end to that. If a person didn't want to choose you, you made the choice to choose yourself, okay? And with the World card here, something's definitely over. The cycle is complete, all right? A judgment call has been made with the Judgment card, all right? A judgment call has been made, and you're deciding to walk away from something that no longer serves you. Take it how it resonates. For some, it's a relationship. For some, it's a job. For some, it's a way of life. For some, it's having something to do with your health and the way that you engage in different things. Take it how it resonates, but you're choosing to put an end to something in your life, okay? because it's no longer working for you. Look, reverse, 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 reverse. It's like, I gotta, oh, my table just fell. I mean, my ring light just fell. So yeah, something's falling apart. All right. But let's see what clarifiers we have for you this week. You have umbrella, okay? So I feel like that represents the rain or the water energy, and you are a water sign. But I feel like you're protecting yourself. You're moving away from something because you have to protect yourself, okay? Umbrella keeps you from getting wet. Some of you could be in a relationship with a Libra, or this reading is definitely about a relationship for some of you. Maybe the majority of you, because Libra rules relationships and partnerships, all right? Yeah, someone is a liar. Someone is a liar. You got liar, liar, okay? Jim Carrey. Someone could have lied. Let me see when Jim Carrey's birthday is. And when I see Jim, I'm also seeing Jim as, I'm seeing Jim as in like the name, but I'm also seeing the gym. So some of you are really deciding to go to the gym, get your life together, okay? Become a more healthier person. Jim Carrey is born on January 17th, okay? Jim Carrey is a Capricorn, all right? So some of you could be dealing with a Capricorn, or just someone in their low vibrational energy, all right? Some of you could be dealing with someone who's a false reader or a false energy worker, okay? I feel like the message is be careful who you're listening to, okay, when you get advice from someone. So, because someone could be trying to give you advice about whatever this situation is, okay, or something like that, okay, and the information is false. So whether this is a reader or not, someone's giving you information that you don't need to hear, okay? You have fire sign, okay, so some of you could be attached to a fire sign. Tough times don't last. Tough people get tired. So like I said, it's kind of like you got tired of yourself, okay? But someone wants to start over again, but I feel like you are kind of like, no. You can't play a player. Someone could have been playing games. I'm going to do 4 more. I feel like right now, Pisces, you're focused on your creativity. You're focused on getting things right. Some of you could be writing a book or reading books, or some of you are into creative writing. Yeah, they are toxic, okay? Whoever this person is, they're toxic, and that's why you have to protect yourself. December 12th could be significant because this is the 21 card, but it came out in reverse, okay? So December 12th could be significant some way, somehow. But that's the message that I have for you this week, Pisces, is just moving on to bigger and better, okay? No longer allowing yourself to be stagnant in any area of your life, whichever area resonates with you. You're moving forward. You remember the message, though, to take your time. Don't try to put too much on yourself at one time, okay? That's the message that I have for you this week. Peace.